Hello, folks. I greet you. It's a Sunday, October the 5th, 2025, and welcome one and all to another program of Journalist Hangout on Sunday. I am Citizen Jones Hussein. Now, today on the program, residents downstream, we'll get to that, on red alert as 4 major dams in Kainji, Jeba, Shiroro, and Zungeru prepare to release floodwaters due to rising reservoir levels. Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa speaks on peace, regional cooperation in the Sahel, says criminal elements must be wiped out. He links rising crime to rates of collapse of the family structures and moral decay sweeping through communities worldwide. And later on the show, we'll share this with you. Traditional wedding, no, I should say customary wedding, compares, popularly known as Alaga Iduro. I'm told there's also Alaga Ijoko. They are gaining ascendancy in Nigeria and abroad. They plan to bring together cultural custodians and creative stakeholders. They say culture should not be relegated in sustaining Nigeria's identity and values. Olori, Christiana Titilayo Adegboye, and Folusha Ogunjimi will join us for the discussion. But let me report I'm hanging out with the one, the only, Babajide Kolade Otitoju, BKO. I call him always the team leader. Welcome, I greet you.
Thank you, Citizen.
Team leader, we are joined by the proud Ikorodu boy, Prince Mayor Akinpelu.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Ikorodu socialites.
All right, the team is ready. I hope you are. Okay, let's go. You know, it's not always that one gets the opportunity of having a brief chat with chief executives. But when one comes along, the conversation is very revealing. Our own BKO, next to me here, had a one-on-one chat with my state governor, the Akwa Ibom State Hemsman, Umoino, in which he assured that welfare of Akwa Ibom people will be given priority. Of course, the essence of government is to transform society without leaving anybody behind.
Yes. And
to see some of the work that the governor is doing. And right now we are taking a walk straight to the governor's office. Our work has begun. And there's so much work to do here because this governor has done so much within so short a time. And he's very grateful to the president. The reforms that the president instituted, according to him, have enabled them to be able to have access to funds to do so many things in a space of 2 years. The land of promise. Progress is happening in the land of promise.
It is
under the leadership of Pastor Umoino. Pastor, people want me to tell you that they are happy with the work that you are doing and they want you to do a lot more.
Thank you so much for your support.
In terms of raising our people, lifting people out of poverty, putting smiles on people's faces in a very difficult time.
By the grace of God, God will continue to help us. And with your support, thank you for coming to see for yourself the little that we have been able to add. Akwa Ibom is a land blessed with leaders that have left their mark and their imprint. You don't walk from here all the time, but this is the governor's office. Good afternoon, how are you? So I'll just take you briefly upstairs. We've trained over 2,700 skilled people in our Dakada Skill Acquisition Center. You will be able to go there. We have also trained them in entrepreneurship in the Ibom Leadership Academy. We're developing human capacity. As a matter of fact, Akwa Ibom State stands #1 in human capacity development in this country. The Vice President himself came to give us that award and unveiled it.
Yeah, BKO, you were amongst my people.
yes.
Yeah, firsthand, and you came back with what you are about to tell me.
Yes. I move around a lot because the governor was eager to let me see some of the things that he had done. It's not possible to go everywhere within 1 week.
Okay, of course, yes.
But he prioritized some projects, and you know, I will say one thing. One way to end the confidence of big people in our country is when you tell them you will do this, just make sure you do it.
That's it, yeah.
After our interview with the governor, I told him, you need to do something on agriculture. Our people must eat what they kill. We must be able to feed our people. He then said, have you gone to our model farm?
Where's that?
That's in Unsitubim.
Unsitubim, yeah.
Yes. So I said, have you gone? I said, no. But I promised to go. The next day, the governor had already traveled to Lagos. Do you know that he asked the Commissioner for Information if I went there? Because he knew I was supposed to go back the next day. But because I made that promise to him that I would go there, he wanted to find out whether indeed
Let me also tell you that my governor is a Lagos boy.
He is. He speaks impeccable Yoruba.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So when he's with the president, I hear that they speak a lot of Yoruba. You know, it's like two brothers. Man and bro. Just they don't care whether other people can't understand what they are. So they just freely speak the language. So I'm happy that I went there. I went to the model farm. It's such a big place. A lot of things that they are doing there. That's a forestry farm. That's fish farm. They are building an 80-room hotel right inside the facility. Really? Yes. And
it's like a farmhouse.
Yes. there is a section 2 for piggery, a section for milling.
Okay.
Yes, milling of the animal feed and all that. So it's such a big place and a lot of things being done there. They're growing some cash crops, pawpaw, what's it called?
Cucumber?
Pawpaw, cassava.
Okay, that's the home of cassava.
Yes, and some crops that have medicinal value.
Yeah, you know, we here on this platform we talk about
moringa, for example.
Moringa. Oh, really?
Yes, they have sections where they are growing moringa. So I was really happy. And apart from that, when they said that Akwa Ibom is the best in Nigeria when it comes to skill acquisition and all that, I saw things for myself. Because the skill acquisition center, if you see the number of boards that they have, even that skill acquisition center is still an opportunity for the government to make money. It's a revenue generating center, because the boards, they lay plenty of eggs in a day, you know, thousands and thousands of eggs. So there's no way they won't make good money from it. And so after that training, there's a bigger center, the old e-library that Akpabio built.
Yeah,
they've carved part of it out to train people on how to run their businesses. So the children that they have trained in the skill acquisition centers, the business side of the work, they will now train them so that, yes, you become entrepreneurs, but how can you become good business people who will be focused on profit, who will be able to run profit-oriented enterprises? So there is a lot that I saw, and I also had a 1 hour 15 minutes interview with him where he talked about his relationship with former Governor Udom Emmanuel, you know, who did not come with him to the APC, and he says, look, Akpabio is my grandfather politically. Politically speaking. Umoino is my father politically. So he still retains a very good relationship between both men. So how he's been able to do it, to have, and we all know that, you know, are not on good terms.
No,
right
you mean
now, Akpabio and Udom Emmanuel, they are not on good terms. But this governor has found a way to stay in the middle, is refusing to take side with either of them, and is managing that relationship effectively.
He's playing safe. Yeah, Mayor, from BKO's story, you can tell that my country, your country, is, okay, with plenty of respect for late Professor Chinua Achebe, there was a country in this country. We can still go back there if you understand what I mean.
Of course we can. What it means is that we're having a new generation of leaders.
That's it.
Who know what to do and who seems to be performing when it comes to leadership. You know, in time past, sometimes you go to a state and the governor does not have anything to show.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You understand? The governor doesn't have anything to show because this is an independent person going around to look at things.
Yeah.
And if the governor is in a position to say, look, have you seen some of the things that we've done? And you go there and you are impressed, and to impress somebody like BKO, who has been to several states in the country, I've seen several, so he knows the standard. And if he can say that, I'm impressed with what I saw, that means the governor of Akwa Ibom State is doing well.
Yeah.
So, and that's what we want. That's what we want. Hopefully, we will get there because we can get our country back when we have a new generation of leaders who delivers dividends of
focus
democracy.
on the people.
Yes. But you know, when all of us here were in primary, secondary school, we were told Nigeria was the world's leader in the production of palm oil and products.
True.
It is today's Akwa Ibom and Cross River that gave us that palm oil.
True.
So I would want my
and
governor.
the old Bender too. Yes, on part of the Bender, yes.
I want to believe my governor is watching. I make this passionate plea. Let's look for a way to export,
I agree with you because
palm oil to Nigeria.
Yes, what we need to do, you see, unfortunately for us, oil seems to mess up a lot of things for us. Because before we discovered
which oil? Crude oil.
Crude oil. Before we discovered crude oil, all our revenue mostly was from agricultural produce.
Yes.
You understand?
That's
And each area concentrates where they have comparative advantage. In that old eastern region, which aspect that axis that you said were concentrated on palm oil produce.
Yeah.
Southwest, for example,
they were doing rubber.
Western region was doing plywood,
cocoa, coffee.
and they were very good at it. All those things that Awolowo did in Western region.
All of these bridges in Lagos and all that, they were proceeds of cash crops.
Oh, really?
Cash crops,
and taxation.
I cannot forget the 24-story cocoa house at Ibadan.
25 story, yes. So what I'm saying
was also from
yes,
agricultural produce used
to
give us a lot of money. In the north, we have all these pyramids and all that. Granite pyramid and all that. So agricultural produce used to give us money. It is crude that made us to be lazy and to forget about it. So we can still go back.
So now from journalists, the Hangout to Governor Umoino and company, we wish you Godspeed.